Here is how I styled my Muse-Len wig. I know it's not the best. I still consider myself a beginner when it comes to styling wigs. First, I started out by just brushing the whole entire wig out. It was already pretty detangled though, so that was good. After brushing out the full wig, I got out my crimper and I just started crimping the front of the wig. I didn't really focus on the back because it was just going to be in a ponytail anyways. I know it doesn't sound good, but that's just how I did it. And right after I crimped it, I quickly just brushed it out and then went over it with a straightener after it was kind of cooled down to just kind of get rid of the crimp marks. Right after I was done crimping the front of the wig though, my power cut out for an hour and that kind of sucked, but after an hour of literally doing nothing in my room, it cut back on, so I got straight back to work. In this scene, I'm cutting upwards to make the wig look a bit more natural after I did some straight cuts like this. The front of the wig was very long, and that's the last thing I needed. After I cut it to the right shape, I just started straightening it and then holding it in place like this to make a spike. I repeated that process to the other side to kind of have two spikes to frame my face, and then I started working on the front spike like how I did in this scene. My room was getting dark, so I finally turned on my phone flashlight, and you can see that I did a mini little spike on both sides of the head, wig, whatever. I also helped the front spike look a little bit more fluffy, so I teased behind it and then just put some hair over it, spiked it again, and I don't really know what I'm saying, but doesn't it look better? The wig was looking a little plain though, so I added two little spikes flicking out of the wig to make it a little bit more cool. This is me once again in a very dark room, continuing that same process onto the other side. I just cut the piece of hair, spiked it out of the wig, whatever. I'm really tired, okay. The attempt was a success though, and the two spikes look really nice. I also added a little spike up here because it was looking a little plain up there too. Also, yeah, the hair clips, added those. Love them. So this is just what the wig looks like as of right now. This is my first time styling this, and as I'm recording this, it is still the day that I got the wig, so hopefully in the near future I'll be able to improve it and make it look a little bit better. I'll also get that nice little big spike that comes from the top of Len's head. I'm just a beginner though, and I'm still learning, so yeah.